Hello, dear friends. I come to you in this short video to share with you a message I was given this morning in prayer. And I must be honest, I have a confession to make. I tried postponing this short video, but I was guided to do it right now, and I'm doing it now, and I'm honoring my heart. And the title of the video is Mediumship, because today many people who started off well on the path of light and became enlightened beings of love and light, suddenly have got themselves embroiled and involved in all forms of mediumship. Now, I'm not discrediting mediumship, but what I am sharing with you is that it is the shadow of religion, an evil shadow of religion. And I ask the question, why does someone get involved in mediumship? Why would one say to me, running a Christ Healing Day, empowering them embrace the Christ consciousness, and in the middle of the meditation get up and walk out? And that's happened to me quite a lot in the past 6 years prior to becoming enclosed. Not just in the UK, but abroad as well. And when I had chance to meet with them, they would say that their guides were of a higher vibrational energy to Christ. So, out of curiosity, I would ask, who were their guides? And they would say, oh, he was an airline pilot, a German airline pilot. And I would look into their eyes and I would get a very clear message here that the Antichrist had this person where they wanted them. Because the Christ consciousness and the energy of the Christ is of the 6th vibrational energy, and that of guides is 3rd dimensional energy. And I've met clients here and therapists, and I have met the occasional oblet who joined our community, who got themselves in a situation where curiosity got the better of them. And they would resume their studies, and I knew at an intuitive level something was wrong. Because their energies, their behavior, their persona, even their aura, had a very strong negative, disruptive influence. And when I would say to them, have you been doing anything since the last time we met up 4 weeks ago? And they would look at me sheepishly, and they would avoid the issue, and I would bring them back to it. But I wouldn't press it. But I knew in my heart that they were involved in something else, even though they were advised not to do any other courses whilst doing the Tree of Life course. Because when you embrace the Tree of Life course, you're embracing not only the ancient teachings of the Essenes given by the Prophet Enoch, but you're also embracing the Christ Magdalena energy, which is 6th dimensional energy, and they don't take prisoners. Mediumship, in my opinion, attracts a lot of beautiful people, vulnerable, innocent, and wanting to help other people empower themselves, heal. Or is that true? From what I've seen, and I come here from love, is very wounded people who are clingy and who are running away from facing their own fear. And the need to be needed, the need to be loved, and the need to have a following, and to stand there and give off all of this mediumship skills, to me, is questionable. And it reinforces the conversation I had with Mother Olivia recently. It is the evil shadow of religion. If a light bringer of peace is involved with the Christ Magdalena energy or one of the saints or prophets, and they're channeling a message from source, that is totally different to the mediumship that's being portrayed today along with the psychic readers and tarot readers, because that is fringe occultism. And if they do not bring the highest vibrational energy of fifth and sixth and above, then it's mediumship on a lower level, and it causes soul entrapment for the person doing it and the person's taking place. So my heart is saying, always filter everything through prayer. Always come to your Father, Mother God in silence in prayer, and therein ask the divine spirit of all-knowing love and truth, is this the path for you? And if it is, then ask the next question, why is this path for you? And if you're not sure, challenge it. But many don't, because they see it as disrespectful. And I would say, to whom? Mediumship is rampant, and it is a tool that the Antichrist uses, the Antichrist of our head ego center, to take us away from our heart. Because, let me share this with you, if you truly understand the reason why you're here and who you are and what life lessons you've got to learn as a vortex bringer of peace, then you would not compromise a higher vibrational energy of the Christ Magdalena energy for a lower frequency. So you have a duty of care to your soul, and you have a duty of responsibility to the divine who brought you here. And the information you need is already impregnated in your soul's DNA. But many therapists have said to me, I don't know about 2012. I don't know about the Christ consciousness. I'm not religious. And I say, you came with that information. It's impregnated in your soul's DNA. Well, how do I get it? You pray, you relax, you make time to connect with your soul, the gateway to God. Oh, I'm far too busy. I've got my family, they need me. I'm a very busy Reiki therapist. Or maybe I've got to go here, there, and everywhere. And I'd say, well, what's important? Why are you asking me to tell you what you already have? And I'm far too busy. And that's the culture we're in. The people today are wanting their wants, and they are not willing to embrace their inner sacred temple and reawaken the divine energies that will show them their life's path and share with them the message of love, light, and blessing. So I would say to you, before you embark on a journey of training in mediumship, or go and seek the advice of a medium or anyone involved in spiritualism, remember this: you need to go into prayer and ask your higher self, is this for your highest good? And I can tell you truthfully what the answer will be, but you need to find it for you. So I pray that the Father, Mother God, the creator of all love, light, and blessing, of all faiths and none, will be there for you when you call on them for love. Be still and know that as a child of God, you are valued, you are loved. Ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened.